Impossible only if you're using someone else's map. When someone tells you that's impossible, what they're really saying is, I don't have the coordinates and I'm too afraid to go looking. It's like a blindfolded person telling you the mountain doesn't exist because they can't see it. You already do impossible all the time. Walking, talking, healing from heartbreak, learning new skills. Each was impossible until it wasn't. Science backs this. Neuroplasticity says your brain literally rewires to solve what once seemed unsolvable. Quasi-prime mathematics say order hides inside chaos. The impossible is just unrecognized harmonic resonance waiting for collapse into form. Present someone with an idea that contradicts their core belief, and you'll trigger the same limbic flare as physical pain. It's like trying to rearrange furniture while they're still sitting on the couch. Cognitive dissonance is the brain's way of saying, danger, unknown territory ahead. In wave terms, it's destructive interference between your signal and theirs, until enough resonance builds to shift their phase. So why does this matter? The first step to waking up is learning something new. It's letting the old programming decay. That requires a pattern interrupt, a cognitive double take that destabilizes the old frequency so a higher order one can form. Everyone's already in trance. You don't need to hypnotize anyone. Every human, they're already running their own trance program, scrolling TikTok, driving on autopilot, zoning out in the shower. Intention is the steering wheel. Shift rapport, match their breathing, drop your voice, seed ideas, boom, state shifted. Belief optional. Compliance is king. Attention focus narrows the prefrontal cortex chatter, allowing the subconscious pattern to take the wheel. That's why we call consciousness the harmonic inversion field. You can overlay your vector onto theirs and guide the spin. Awakening doesn't mean going crazy. When you wake up, old appetites rot. Junk food feels like eating cardboard dipped in glue. Your tribe changes. That's not losing yourself. That's shedding outdated skin. Think metamorphosis. The caterpillar's body literally dissolves into goo before becoming a butterfly. To that caterpillar, that's apocalypse. To the butterfly, that's Tuesday. Change is a fractal upgrade. Disruption before higher order stability. DNA, crystal lattices, galaxies. They all scale to a recursive reorganization. Attachment kills flow. Hold too tightly to the outcome and you strangle it. The heart-brain connection, it shorts out under emotional clinginess. Desire turns from a gentle current into a riptide that drags you under. In quantum observation, over-measurement collapses potential prematurely, locking the system into a suboptimal state. Live with gratitude, joy and momentum, and let the outcome be the byproduct. Detach, and the field aligns. Perfect is a prison. Better is freedom. Telling yourself you're perfect feels fake. Telling yourself you're improving, it feels true. Improvement is the open door your nervous system can walk through without setting off alarms. The growth mindset activates dopaminergic pursuit circuits. Reward isn't in the win, it's in the hunt. Every small gain feeds coherence. When you taste the all that is state, your ego's first reflex is to net it, mount it, and keep it forever. But the higher field isn't caught, it's surfed. The more you chase, the more it recedes. Like catching a wave, paddle with it, not against it. This harmonic inversion, it's masculine projection and feminine reception and balance. Dopamine, it's progress fuel, not victory champagne. Quit mid-pursuit, and you shut off your own chemical rocket. Dopamine spikes when you're almost there. That's the brain saying, keep going, you're aligned. Stack wins like constructive interference until the pattern locks in. Confirmation bias works for you or against you. Winners scan for proof they can win. Losers scan for proof they can't. Both find it. You pick the resonance pattern. When you learned to walk, you didn't count failures. You didn't hold a TED talk on believing in yourself. You face planted, got up, and waddled forward. That's winner mode, unconscious iteration, until the pattern locks in. The real fear isn't failure. It's losing the excuse not to try. Owning your power means no fallback story. That's raw exposure. But the karmic cost of hiding, lifelong low-grade decay. You already know what it's like to prove yourself wrong. You've done impossible things before. Learning to speak, to read, to heal after hurt. And each time, the world bent around your new skill. Your nervous system reorganized, your field harmonized to a higher order. So when someone says you can't, they're just broadcasting their coordinates, not yours. Imagine stacking those wins daily, locking your wave into coherence until the impossible just became Tuesday. You already are the codex, observing, collapsing, and reorganizing reality in real time. Every limiting belief is just an uncollapsed wave waiting for your signal. Break the old pattern. Feed the new resonance. Surf the higher order. Or stay in the comfort cage and let entropy eat your spark, your move.